Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Reckles with WTBGold, and today I'm going to be telling you some of the stuff I've been doing, what I've figured out about artifact power. I just hit level 46. Yes, I'm feeling strong. I'm I have the best artifact weapon in my guild. I'm crushing people in PvP. I'm like starting to rank in PvE content. Like, I'm feeling good, I'm feeling strong, and I want to share. I figured out some optimization stuff, and I want to help y'all out. I don't want this guide to be like you guys trying to be the best, the number one artifact power grinder in the world. I don't want that, but like, a lot of you have jobs and kids, and you maybe don't get a lot of time to play. So here's a list of things that you should try to do every day and every week. I've broken it up, and these are things you can do to help you feel strong and not like you're lagging behind. But let's go. Let's do this, guys. Okay, so the first thing, I'm going to be using a unit of measure called DHT, and that's Daily Heroic Tokens. It's just going to help in case you watch it in 2 weeks when you get like 1.5 million artifact power per daily heroic. Like I'm not quoting exact numbers. It doesn't get confusing. But the first thing that I do every day when I log in is go to my order hall and do my artifact power order hall quests. You want to only focus on this after you've done your XP quests, if you need them, and your item or champion item eye level armor set things. You know what I'm talking, like +5, +10 eye levels to a champion. Do those first until you don't need them anymore, and then start doing the AP rewards. And if you want to optimize this, you can do it on your phone if you have the mobile app. Just log out of game, log into your phone, do it on all your alts, and then log back in. It's faster than hearthing and running over to your order hall. It's faster. But however you do it, once you finish that up, you want to go ahead and do rated battlegrounds. I know that's scary to some of you that don't PvP, but it's fine. This is 5 DHT worth of gear every single time. It's nuts. It's like in 2 days, it's going to be 5 million AP for one battleground. That's crazy. That's a lot of artifact power, so do that. Next, you have other PvP stuff. All of these give you about as much as a daily heroic dungeon. Do your rated 2v2s, do your rated 3v3s, do a random BG, and do a brawl. Just do one of each of these, but the brawls are super fun. Like, you can't see in Arathi Basin. That's super fun. Like, you get ganked and you don't even know it, and you have to fight on the flags. It's a lot of fun. It's lots of stories to talk to your guildies about. After I finish PvP, I go back to my order hall and I check in on there, make sure I didn't miss anything. Next, do your PvE stuff. Random dungeon, and then do all your artifact power world quests. I know this may be intimidating or feel like it's too much, but honestly, it only takes like 45 minutes to an hour to do a full circle. I start in Broken Shore, I go do whatever invasion is up, and then I just go around to all the zones that I missed. And generally, you'll get about like 15 to 30 DHT worth of artifact power whenever you do this. It's a lot. Like, this is the fastest way of getting artifact power in the game. Also, for the pet battles, I know some people who skip the pet battles. Get the add-on rematch. This makes it so, like, if I have a guide or if Hazelnutty Games has a guide for pet battle world quests, you just save the team, and then whenever you go up to that person and you click on the NPC, you just click load in your pet journal, and it automatically imports the team and the abilities that you need to use for that fight, and then you just knock it out. They're like 30 seconds each. So after you do all your daily stuff, do your filler stuff, whether that's gold making or pet battling or PvP, if you're an arena champion, or if it's PvE. For me, I'm kind of like a progression rater in my head. I like coming together as a group up against this wall, and you just can't overpass it. It's a brick wall, and you have to grind out and work together as a team. You have to take individual and team responsibility, every single person, and you have to eventually either outgear it or outthink it, or eventually you start to chip away at that wall, and then you just hurdle over it, and it's great. My guild doesn't have enough people in it to actually be a Mythic raiding guild, so I just do Mythic plus dungeons. And this is really fun for me to see how high I can go every week. But it's also a good transition, because this is one of the things you need to do every week. You need to see how high you can go in Mythic Plus. You need to try to do at least a plus 10 once a week, because at the end of the week, you'll get a free eye level 905 piece of gear in a chest in your order hall. And that chest will also contain as many DHTs as the highest dungeon you completed that week. So if you did a 10, you'll get about 10 DHT worth of artifact power. If you did a 15, you'll get about 15 DHT worth of artifact power. It's great. But here's the trick. This is an optimization for you. Don't open your chest the first day. If you can, open it the last day, because you'll always get at least one artifact knowledge level over the course of the week, but sometimes you'll get two. And so each level of artifact knowledge is plus 30% over the level before. So if at the start of the week you did a level 10 and you get 10 DHT worth of stuff in your Order Hall Mythic Plus chest, then you'd get 13, and then you'd get 17 if you open it on the last day. So, like, essentially you're doubling the amount of artifact knowledge you get, and you get the same amount of rewards from your command center order hall quest, that you send your champions on. Whenever you build the command center, you get a quest that you can send your guys out in your order hall, and that's also a ton of artifact power that you can wait to open. I recommend you wait to open that until your artifact knowledge is up. Other than that, it's just do all the instances every week. Emerald Nightmare, Trial of Valor, The Nighthold, Tomb of Sargeras. Do all those on LFR, Normal, and Heroic. And it seems like a lot, but honestly, you can just have a ton of fun. Like, people are out gearing Emerald Nightmare Heroic so much. The last raid I was in yesterday, there were 3 or 4 tanks, because no one cared. Everyone hit so hard it doesn't matter anymore. But we made a pact, and all the tanks took their taunt buttons off their bars, and we earned threat the old-fashioned way, with how hard you hit things. And it was really, really fun, especially when there was a fight with a dragon that breathed fire, and like, oh yeah, we have to pick up ads, and we don't have a taunt button. So, like, all the tanks were jumping around and dragging everything all over, and there was so much extra damage going out, but it didn't matter because the healers would heal people, except for the hunters. Screw hunters. You guys get beat up on. It's fine. And the last thing, and honestly the most important thing, I think, that I don't see people do every week, even if you're Mythic geared, do your regular Mythic dungeons every week. Like, the easy peasy ones that you just can absolutely crush. Do each of them. There are 1, 2,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
11. I have a spreadsheet. There are 11 Mythic Plus dungeons every week, and each boss gives you a token. And if you have the Mage Tower built that gives you the bonus tokens for dungeon bosses, you get double that. And so you can just go through, do all your mythics, and get like a billion trillion artifact power. It's silly. It's like it's 10 artifact power, 5 to 10 DHT worth of artifact power per dungeon. So if you do all 10, that's 50 to 100. I haven't kept track, but you have more artifact power than you know what to do with. So save these until the end of the week if you have time to. If not, just do them at least. But this is all the weekly stuff. We already talked about all the daily stuff. That's it. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a great day. Go out there, be awesome. Have a great day, and happy gold making. Bye, guys.